A very good afternoon, viewers one and all. Here we are live from the BRC ground for the second matchup of the day of the South Asian Lawyers T20 Cup, Karachi versus Colombo Titans. Karachi Lawyers versus Colombo Titans. It's set to be an exciting matchup here today. Both teams out in the field, giving their very best for the warm-up and practices. It's going to be an exciting matchup here today. It's a sunny afternoon as well. Taking a look at the pitch, it's dry, offering plenty of assistance for the spinners. But primarily it's going to be a batsman's pitch. The rough spots are plenty. So it's going to be a spin fest here today at the Burger Recreation Club grounds. Colombo. The Havelock City buildings in the background, providing a beautiful vista for our viewers watching from all around the world. Yeah, viewers one and all, we are moments away from the toss here. So we've taken the toss already. In a few short moments, we are going to be presenting the pitch report. Our host is down at the grounds already, conversating with organizers and the match referees and the umpires as well.
Hi, I welcome you to this great match between Colombo and Karachi in the South Asian Lawyers Premier League 2023. I'm here to do the pitch report. What I've gathered from looking at it is that this is the fourth match being played on the same surface, so it's pretty hard and dry and also dusty. There are a bit of green patches here and there, but I don't think it's going to do a lot for the bowlers. It's going to be a cracker to bat on. We know from the previous game 150 was made and was chased down. So I think whichever team will win the toss would go with chasing. And this is all grass patches here that you can see. Yeah, but they're not alive. They're all very dry. So there is this wicket is a good wicket to bat on. Maybe a little bit for the bowlers with the new ball. Apart from that, it's going to be like a cracker for the batsmen. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Avin Abedira and Vinod Dharmaratna from the commentary booth. Vinod, welcome back to the commentary booth. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Avin. Glad to be back.
Yeah, I know we are looking at the pitch from a distance, but from what you can tell.
Again, a match was played here yesterday as well. Two matches,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, and
One in the morning as well.
one in the morning as well. So essentially, three matches have been played.
100
here today.
120 overs of cricket.
120 overs of cricket, yes. And yeah, so I feel like the wicket will assist the spinners more. And
Definitely.
as it has been used before. Yeah, we'll see what will happen.
So earlier in the matchup in the earlier matchup held at the BRC grounds here earlier today this morning, we saw that the pitch was assisting the spinners, but there was a dominant batting display from the Delhi Giants versus Mumbai. So it should be stated here that the pitch itself won't divert the match in the favor of one team or the other. You really need to work for your advantage because the Giants here were dominant today against spin. They completely de-weaponized the spin attack that Mumbai had to offer. So I feel like this could be a good matchup here. So we'll be handing over proceedings to our host, who will be taking over from the pitch.
A very warm good afternoon to all the ladies and gentlemen present here. And here we are at the BRC playing the second match for today, which is Karachi and Colombo. So we have both the captains from both the teams, and we are going to be having the toss ceremony now. So wishing both the captains all the very best, and let's see who wins the toss. Okay, so we have Karachi who have won the toss and they have decided to bat. So we are going to be having Colombo who's going to be doing the defense. So let's have a quick chat with both the captains here. So firstly, a very hearty congratulations on winning the toss. So what do you feel about today's pitch and today's match? What are the aspects you are looking forward to?
The pitch looks good and we want to put the target on the board, so we would like to bat first, and hopefully we will be able to defend it because we have a good bowling attack. And all the best to my opponent captain.
What is the runs you're looking out for? What is the target? You have something in mind, like a particular 150, 160, 140? What are you thinking in mind right now?
I believe looking at the wicket, 150, 160 would be a good defendable target. I think 150, 160 would be good target.
And what are your previous learnings from the previous matches? Any kind of like learnings you have from the previous matches, what you want to implement it today on today's match?
We have to be a little more patient while batting because we have a collapse yesterday, and we would like to concentrate on our batting, and the batsman needs to put themselves on the wicket and stay on the wicket a little longer, apply themselves. So hopefully we will manage to put a good total.
You guys have won the toss, so I really hope that you guys win the match as well. So thank you so much for joining us and all the very best. So let's have the Colombo captain here with us. Well, we lost the toss, but what do you have to say about the match right now? How does the pitch look today for you as of now?
Though I lost the toss, I was anyway we wanted to bowl first because we want to get them out for a low score. We have a good bowling attack. Seems like the pitch is going to turn also. So hopefully we get them out quick.
Can you just pinpoint me some of the key players from your team who you are going to be targeting that they are going to be nailing it for all of us in today's match? Who are the key players?
Always Kulunu has been one of our main players. And also it's not on him, even Sachitra, then Jeevan. We have a few good players. We are having, for the second match, we are having 2 changes also. Wicket seems spinning, so we are going with more of spin attack. Hopefully it turns.
Any kind of previous matches, the learnings, what you want to implement it on today's match right now?
Last match we won. It was a easy victory, but that's a different. Today is a different day, so our boys will have to play good today.
My last question for you is, who are the key players for our team tonight?
Like I said, Kulunu, it's not only one player, but he has mostly he has won matches for us. Then we got Palivat, we got Jeevan, we got some match winners, but others also have to do their job.
So all the very best and may the best team win. Over to the commentator. Thank you so much for joining us.
The news from the middle is that the Karachi lawyers have won the toss and selected to bat first. It's a bold decision, I would say, and I think what they're going for is they're going to take the maximum of the wickets of this wicket, and try to get the Colombo team out for a low score.
So this is the team card of the Colombo Titans and the Karachi Lawyers. Shan Ari Ratnam, Khasun Hettiarachi, Kulnu Rodrigo, who was excellent with the ball, taking a 3 for Pavitra Bolapake, Randeep Vijayasuriya, Shatitra Tennakon. And on the other side, Atif Beg, Ahmed Imam, Aiba Kalisha Rizvi, Ali Abid Zuberi, Ali Lakhani, Azad Abbasi. So good names here who have a recorded history of performing well. So this is going to be an exciting matchup. Colombo Titans had a decisive surgical victory over the Delhi Giants, and Karachi Lawyers had a brilliant matchup against the Dhaka Councils as well.
It's a bright and very sunny day here today, and we take a lot out of the players today because it's very humid as well.
Definitely. Do you think that humidity will come to play a part in?
Definitely, especially if it will test the players' fitness levels, and
It will test the resolve as well, because the humidity can really eat at the patience and the resolve of the players out in the field.
definitely.
That's something I
Definitely.
respect about cricketers. It's not an easy ordeal.
Definitely isn't.
Even in the shortest format of the game, it's 40 overs of daunting cricket, especially in the South Asian subcontinent.
Especially in the subcontinent, I think it's one of the hardest places to play any sport, I should say, because of the humidity and how hot it is.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So as all of you know, we have Karachi and Colombo, and Karachi has won the toss and they have selected to bat first. So here we have Priyantha Rajapaksha, our super pioneer coach. So hi coach. So what do you have to talk about the pitch today?
This pitch is pretty good because it gets a little bit of turning, not like yesterday's pitch, but this is a pretty good condition. That if you win the toss, definitely that you will select to bat first.
If you had to give a number on what would the runs be? What would the target be? Like, how many runs do you think they are going to be scoring now, right now at the pitch, as you can see in the hot sunny afternoon?
Yeah, because this is a very, we are not taking these opponents as very easy. Yesterday also we had a very pretty good side. So Delhi, so I am really happy about the way the players played. And we are hoping to keep them under 140, 150.
I had everybody say 140, 150, but yes, so as a coach, if you had to give a tip or an advice to both the teams, what would that advice be and why?
So you have to hang on if you get an opportunity to play. So you have to go throughout the inning. Otherwise, if you lose that, then the respective intervals, then you will down. So, but anyway, if you get into the middle, so you have to keep on concentrate to have to dominate till then.
So the coach has already given his advice. So thank you so much, coach, for joining us. And here we have Rahman Malik from Karachi. A very warm welcome. So how do you feel about the pitch today?
Thank you. I just had the opportunity to examine the pitch. It's a dry and hard surface, as my learned friend said. There's going to be spin, but like slow spin, and not too much for the bowler. So I feel that it's going to be a cracker in terms of there's going to be a high-scoring game.
So what is the target you are looking out for? Please tell me it's above 150, please, because everybody is telling me 140, 150. But how does the pitch look for you today, and what is the number of runs you're planning to be scoring?
From what we've gathered from the matches that have been played so far, 150 seems to be a par score. If you get to 160, 165, I think that's going to be the score that's going to make the difference. So 150 is very gettable in terms of these conditions, because most of the teams that have batted second have won the game on this ground. So I feel that if you can get to 160, 165, especially when we've had a bad batting performance yesterday, we got out for a very low score. I think the batters would be looking forward to make amends and maybe get 160, 165. Anything over that is the bonus.
So as you talk about batsmen, I just want to ask you, who are the superstars in your team that who is going to be nailing, who you can see them achieving 150 as the score as you are expecting today?
Yesterday we played with 5 batters, and there were more bowlers, and we've made one change, and we've included another batsman, a batter. He's going to be opening the batting, so we're hoping that he's going to get some runs. And some of the batters are good, but they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity that we had yesterday to win the game. I'm sure they're all eager. So a few names. I would say we have the opener, Aibak Shah, Humayun, and Atif Beg, who's the captain. He's up for some runs also. And then in the middle order, we have a very good all-rounder, Hanif Shahzad. I'm hoping that he can get into runs, because when he gets runs, he gets them quick. So if he can give us this impetus in the middle, I think we're going to end well.
And what are the previous learnings you have from the previous matches? If you could take any key insights from the previous matches, what you've already played. So the last match we lost. So what was that positive input you would like to take and implement it in today's match for all of us?
What I saw from the game that we had yesterday, that spinners did really well. So it's if you're bowling slow, I think it's harder to hit out. Though if you see this ground, one of the boundaries is like almost 55 meters. So yards, sorry. So people would be eyeing that side. So a lot of the wickets would be taken from that, but the runs would also be scored. So I feel bowling slow on these surfaces helps, and so that's why we have this new strategy that we're going to start with something different from what we did yesterday. And I feel I think it's going to be a good game. There's a lot of heat, so you have to take plenty of salts. So I'm sure there'll be players getting cramps, because yesterday was too hot. Today is still better. I hope it gets better from here on. So I think I would give benefit of doubt to our players also, because they only landed the night before at 11, and in the morning we had to play that match. They were exhausted. So I'm hoping that we're going to make a good comeback.
Any kind of key strategy you have in today's match that you are going to be implementing it?
The key strategy would be to score quick runs and give them a good target. I think we are hoping that we put up a good show, from what we had yesterday. So hopefully there's going to be a good score, and we're going to give Colombo a tough time.
So all the very best, and may the best team win. Thank you so much for joining us, and over to the commentator.
Yeah, so that has been an enlightening conversation between the two captains. So we'll be starting the proceedings of play soon. This is going to be an exciting matchup here at the Berger Recreation Club grounds. I'm Marvin Abedira, joined by Vinay Dharmaratna, waiting for the plays to start. Yeah, the umpires slowly but surely making their way towards the wicket. Team Colombo, headed by stalwarts of the lawyers cricket game, such as Bhuvanaka Basnayaka, having a long and storied history of Premier cricket within the island. So they have a wealth of experience.
As we can see, the Karachi Lawyers team, the fielding team, now making it out to the ground now. They seem to be in good spirits.
Yeah, so the Colombo Titans making their way into the field. They'll be looking to make inroads into the Karachi Lawyers lineup pretty soon within the power play itself. They were surgical yesterday. Yeah, it's going to be a hectic day today for these two teams.
Definitely.
It's exceedingly warm here, 32 degrees Celsius to be precise.
The two batsmen now making their way onto the ground here. For the Colombo Titans, what they need to do is they need to score quick runs and make use of that first power play where only two fielders are allowed outside the circle. They need to make maximum use of that. And I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, Karachi Lawyers rather. But when talking about the fielding team, they need to pick up quick wickets, make use of this.
Definitely, because in the matchup early in the day, so Ahmed Imam, one of the openers, having played 2 matches, having a high score of 5. So nothing to write home about, but it's just the first showing, so you can't judge a batsman off of those kinds of performances. So this will be a good time to redeem himself. Humayun Hanif, having made a slightly better show of himself, having a high score of 25 at a strike rate of 86. So both openers are suboptimal at best, but since this is just day 2 of the tournament, they have a lot of time to get used to the conditions and make a good show of themselves.
First delivery. Oh, that is well bowled and well played. On the pads there. Beautifully flicked away. The batsman crossover for a run. Wide outside of the batsman swings at it but fails to make contact. That goes as a dot delivery. I feel like the batsman should have capitalized on that loose delivery there. Again, oh, that's poor fielding there from the Colombo Titans. That should have been stopped, but the batsman crossover for 2 runs. Oh, well bowled there. Well bowled. I'm surprised they didn't appeal. It looked like it hit the pads, but it was too high for my liking for an appeal. But
Yeah, so
That's well
far,
bowled. That's
the
well bowled.
bowler from the Colombo Titans team has been bowling a really good length. Yeah,
Wide, outside off, and driven away beautifully through the covers.
yeah. The bowler making me eat my words right now. That's a wide delivery, not what you should be sending out as a message in the first over. I feel like
Beautifully driven there.
his action and his release might have been suboptimal there. Punished through the covers.
Oh, on the pads, flicked away towards deep mid wicket, and the batsman crossover for a single there.
And at the end of the first over, Karachi Lawyers are 8 for nil.
The bowler is Sachitra Tennakon. He will be bowling the second over for the Colombo Titans here. The first over was really good for the Karachi Lawyers. They scored 8 runs off it.
So if they can keep this up, keep that consistency of scoring, I feel like 150 or 160 might be a gettable score here, especially considering the pitch conditions. Okay, Colombo Titans
A short
seeking to
delivery
employ.
there and cut away towards to the boundary, through the covers, and I like the way the Colombo Titans are making use of the spin wicket by bringing in a spinner this early in the match. But,
Definitely.
but they need to keep their lines and lengths tight so that
Instructions.
it won't be easy for the batsman to score.
Instructions for the bowler to pitch the delivery at the batsman's feet.
Again, short but cut away towards covers, straight to covers there.
Yeah, not a bad show of bowling from the Colombo Titans at all. The looser deliveries have been put away.
Oh, good delivery there, but I felt like it was too close to his body to play that shot, the cut shot. Dot delivery. Again, a good delivery, a dot delivery again, keeping his lines and lengths tight. Sliding down leg side, and it's signal as a wide. He's gonna have to re-bowl that. Another good delivery. Another good delivery there by Sachitra Tennakon. Tight fielding as well. Driven straight to mid off. This has been a good comeback by Sachitra Tennakon. Got back for a 4 in that first delivery, but only considered 1 run the next 5 deliveries. And the end of 2 overs, 13 runs for the loss of no wickets. Karachi Lawyers. Karachi Lawyers scoring at a rate of 6.5, and the projected score at this rate is 130. Oh, well bowled there by the bowler, and on middle and off, swinging into to the bats to the right hander, and well defended.
Yeah, Tusit has been really good in his second over. Yeah, a bit of a feeling change there. Yeah, an extra fielder bought into the offside.
Oh, on the pads there, on the shorter side, glanced away towards deep mid wicket, and the batsman crossover for another run.
I'm sensing that proceedings are a little slow, but it's good cricket. Yeah, that's a wide delivery. Beats the batsman. Yeah, it seems to be a much slower wicket than in the morning, where runs were positively leaking out of the pitch. Yeah, that's straight on the pads. Beaten away on the leg. Yeah, this is what Colombo Titans should be doing. They're getting their cheap overs in, but they also need to be thinking about getting a wicket or two, making few inroads into the Karachi Lawyers lineup. Really apply the pressure early on, because we've seen that mistake happen here at the Burger Recreation Club grounds. You shouldn't let the openers in the power play get away with their score. Yeah, comes down the ground, drives it on the leg. Yeah, that's a good run. There was a call for a second, but wiser heads prevail. 3 overs down, Karachi Lawyers are 16 for the loss of no wicket. That's a really good delivery. Beats everyone. Yeah, that's well pitched as well, targeting the dry, crackly area near the end of the wicket. Made all the more worse by the batsman advancing down the wicket. So a lot of scuff marks for the bowlers to target. It is cut away to the covers. And there's a lot of fielders packed between the covers and the area square of the wicket. So it's packed on the offside. Beaten away on the leg. That's good fielding. A valiant effort. It seems to be a slow burner of a match. Projected score still at 98. Yeah, that's a wide delivery, but taken at mid-off. That's played on the pads. That's good running from the Karachi Lawyers. End of the fourth over, Karachi Lawyers 19 for 0. That's punished. Shorter delivery.
Stepped out of this crease and jacked it over the cover, extra covers for a 4.
Yeah, that's put away, and that's the first boundary of the day. Karachi Lawyers.
That has been the best boundary of the day, I should say.
Definitely, and that's a poor delivery. Those sorts of deliveries deserve to be put away. That's
More
shorter.
than being a poor delivery, it was the shot that was actually impressive. He stepped out of his crease, gave himself room, and made proper contact.
Definitely.
We're both there and well defended by the batsman.
That's a really good shot.
It's a really good shot, straight over the bowler's head, but didn't get the proper timing he wanted there, but it's cut off by the fielder.
Yeah, could have gone all the way.
Could have gone all the way if he got proper contact.
Definitely.
Cut away, cut off by the long on fielder. fielded there.
He could have gone through covers there, but well fielded.
Could have gone through the covers, but it was well fielded.
Colombo Titans throughout their run, so it's been a too much streak here. Their fielding has been consistently good. They have supported their bowlers well.
Oh, flighted there by Sachitra Tennagon on off stump. That nipped back in, I feel. And hence it got the inside edge of the bat.
I could have ended in disaster there.
It goes through the hands of the bowler, and that should have been caught, I feel, or at least
There was an attempt.
Put in a bit of attempt, a bit more effort to catch that, but it was struck hard, and it gets cut off by long on.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
I think he misjudged it, the catch.
Yes, I feel like
His hands were in the wrong place.
yeah, he misjudged the trajectory of the
Ball.
shot a bit.
Oh, again, well bowled, and
I feel like this is one of those matches where both sides are just playing good cricket, because we've never seen rash shots here from Karachi Lawyers.
not yet.
Not yet. We are still in the power play, so there's room for us to be proven wrong, of course. But Colombo Titans have been bowling well also.
Right at the block hole, that one. Almost snuck through.
Yeah, could have very well ended in
That was
disaster
a
there.
rash shot. That
Yeah.
that shot wasn't needed there.
Yeah.
Almost cost him his wicket.
Misread the ball
Could
completely
have
there.
easily been an LBW or
Worse, could have caught the
have
inside
gone
edge
on to
and
hit the wicket off the
yeah.
inside edge.
Definitely. It's been good
But
bowling.
that's what pressure does to the batsman. A few dot balls will get you.
Now that's punished.
Hit over extra covers for a 4, but that was not a good delivery there.
Yeah, takes his
by-
back foot out of the way.
Takes
Completes the
foot
arc.
out of the way and gives
Makes
himself
really good
room
contact.
and makes really good contact, and the result is a boundary. That was not a good delivery. It was too full. As I was saying, before that delivery, but that when you bowl 2 or 3 dot balls, it forces the batsman to
Reevaluate.
go for a rash shot or
Yeah.
score runs, and he tries something different, which could get you a wicket.
But I suppose that's the thing about
It could go for a 4 or get you a wicket.
definitely.
That's the gamble you have to take.
Yeah, that's the umpire signaling the end of the power play. And at the end of the 6th over, Karachi Lawyers are 31 for 0. So these were the past matches of the South Asian Lawyers T20 tournament. Calcutta Tigers won by 6 wickets. So they went on to win the. So that's a huge
loud
appeal for
there,
LBW.
and it's given. The batsman doesn't think it's out, but the umpire disagrees. That looked outside the line, but we'll have to see. Nope, it's very close. It's very close.
Yeah, minimal turn there on the ball.
Minimal turn there. He played for the turn, but he didn't turn. Went on with the arm, and he's gone for an LBW.
Yeah, Ahmed Imam
Ahmed
walks
Imam
for
out
13,
for 13 of 19 balls. Played a valiant innings for the Karachi Lawyers.
Yeah, there again the batsman. The previous delivery, the batsman played for the turn, and the new batsman on the crease is Aibak Alisha Rizvi. So he's gone on for ducks. So he has the chance to make a good show of himself here. Yeah, that's over pitch there. Quite a sedate affair. Nothing high octane as of yet.
Beautifully swept away there. Behind square leg. And that's well fielded again.
Yeah, that's good running there.
Batsman crossover for 2 runs. That's good running as well. Good fielding as well.
This is one of the lowest scores we've had after the power play at the BRC grounds. Why do you think that is, Vinit?
I think that's because the Colombo Titans, they have been keeping their lines and lanes tight and not letting the batsmen.
Yeah, that's good footwork there.
Again.
Oh, that's a misfield there.
That's poor fielding. Granting the batsman an extra run there. Just as I said, they were tight with their lines and lanes, and the fielding were good. They concede extra throws.
At the end of 7 overs, Karachi Lawyers are 37 for 1.
I should say. Yes. spectators from all over the place watching the match today. From inside the ground, outside the ground.
Yeah, cricket is
universal.
especially in Sri Lanka here. It's every
At
man's
least in the
pastime.
subcontinent.
Definitely, it's every man's pastime here in Sri Lanka, and I'm sure in Pakistan and in India and Bangladesh as well. It's immensely popular here, and Sri Lanka's culture is intertwined with the culture of cricket.
Oh, beautiful shot there.
Yeah, that's too full.
Towards deep, extra covers, chipped into the air there. And again, that was good running. They cross over for 2 runs again. Played, hit across the line, and it's out of here. That's a 6 over the deep mid-wicket region, and it's the ball. We have lost the ball. It has gone on over the fence.
Yeah, the pressure of the power play is slowly coming undone here. So the bowler Jeevan Shanmugapillai is a lawyer practicing in Vavuniya. So there's a plethora of talent here from all over the island, bringing the brain and the brawn together, so to speak. But yes, he will have to back up his considerable credentials here, going for a boundary and then a maximum in short succession.
Over covers there, and that's another boundary. A valiant effort by the field at covers, but that was too good a shot.
Yeah. Wide again.
Too wide by the bowler, and he gave the batsman too much room.
Yeah,
to play that shot, and I'm glad to say he accepted that invitation.
A completely incorrect combination of line and length there.
True. Well said. And flicked away there towards deep mid wicket. That's good fielding. Didn't let the batsman cross over for 2 runs. Came to the ball early and picked it up.
And with that run, Karachi Lawyers reach 50 runs.
And that's 50 up for the Karachi Lawyers, yes.
So far, I'd say it's been
quite a steady innings, I would say.
It's been a steady innings. I wouldn't go so far as to say steady.
Not the best innings, but it has been steady, slow and steady.
Nothing.
Not too slow too, but
nothing overly exciting as well.
I would like to see that run rate going up to about 8 in the next 5 or 6 overs.
Most definitely.
Most
definitely. I would say Colombo Titans have been doing something well. They've been getting those cheap overs in early in the power play as well. They made early inroads into the Karachi Lawyers attack. 8 overs down, the run rate is less than 6.5 runs per over, so something they might need to take a look at. But Colombo Titans applying the pressure slowly and surely.
Again, beautifully played there and towards deep square leg, but again, it's well fielded.
Yeah, there was a call for 2, but
it was well fielded by the deep mid-wicket fielder. He ran all the way towards deep fine leg to get to that ball. Oh, beautifully played there. And what a shot that is. What a shot that is.
That's a brilliant cut shot.
Between long off and extra covers is not easy to pick. But he picked the gap perfectly. But I feel like the long off fielder should have put in a bit more effort to stop that from going for a boundary.
Yeah, that's overpitched.
That's overpitched by the bowler for sure.
Again,
straight
same
over the
mistake.
bowler's head. And that's another 4. Same result. That was way too overpitched by the bowler. This is not good bowling.
Yeah, surprises me.
He's easing the pressure that they built in the power play, but they need to. Throws again. This is vigilant batting by the Karachi Lawyers, but poor fielding by the Colombo Titans. Sloppy fielding.
That's brilliant.
And 2 boundaries and a wicket.
An eventful
Who would
over
have
there.
thought? A very eventful over. And just like that,
Kulunu has 2
Kulunu
wickets to
has
his name
gotten a
now.
wicket.
Yeah, the batsman read the delivery correctly, but the timing wasn't correct.
The shot selection was bad. That was too straight.
And Aibak Ali Shah Rizvi walks for 13 of 8.
13 of 8. That was too full and too straight to be caught away there. And the new batsman walking in. Anif Shazza is walking in at number 4 for the Karachi Lawyers.
So he has a bit of a task ahead of him. He needs to steady the ship now.
He needs to hold his innings together along with the informed batsman.
Yeah. They have a daunting task ahead of them. Shanmugapille Jetarshan has bowled just the 1 over. He's back to bowl his second in the over to come. But for now it's Kulunu, the man in form for the Colombo Titans. Yeah, I'd like to see that run rate going up slowly but surely, but for now the 2 batsmen have a task in front of them. They need to steady the ship.
Just when you think Karachi Lawyers are ahead, the Colombo Titans, they just do something, don't they?
They do. And I think that's the reward of consistency.
Agreed.
Because you can't take wickets out of the blue. You can't do things against the flow of the match, especially when you are a bowling side.
Swept away.
Yeah, the timing was a little off on that.
It's a risky shot, sweeping a straight delivery. If you miss, it's a you miss high hit situation there for the bowler and batsman. At the end of 9 overs, Karachi Lawyers are at 64 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
Spin it is for the 10th over.
It's Johan Jinasena for the Colombo Titans. Oh, starting off with a wide delivery.
Yeah, not really the best delivery to extend that streak of putting pressure on the Karachi Lawyers. You don't want freebies to be given. That's cut away.
That's driven away there. Straight to covers. But as a spinner, the main thing you should do is make the batsman drive. Again.
A
Driven
fielder
towards
collects
long
it.
off, and the field is able to keep it down to just 1 run. That's impressive fielding there.
Yeah, Pavitra in the deep, showing every bit of intent there. I feel as a bowler, especially in the subcontinent, it's really important to have your fielders back you up. Gives you that psychological.
And it's
that's
skied. It's skied. Oh, misjudged there by
all three fielders.
all three
Falls in no
fielders.
man's land.
It falls in no man's land. I feel like the extra cover fielder, he was in the game, but I felt like he misjudged it a bit. But
Yeah, especially
these
when three
catches where
fielders.
you have to run back
Yeah.
and catch it aren't always easy. But
Yeah, the two fielders in the deep, I feel like could have shown a bit more initiative there.
sure. And well bowled here. Johan didn't bowl the best first delivery, but is bowling really well.
He's come
At
back
the
into the
moment.
game now. Takes the outside edge.
A short delivery, and he gets away with it. Should have been punished there. And he's bowled. That's what I said about making the batsman drive, taking him out of the crease, and just
deceive
like
the
that, the wicket falls.
Yeah, Colombo Titans doing everything
Johan
correctly
Jinasena
at the
strikes for the Colombo Titans, and Karachi Lawyers are 3 down for just 65 runs.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling as a batsman
10th over.
when you have a task in front of you. Yeah, deceived the batsman completely. Misread the line. Committed too early to the shot. And he goes. Yeah, so halfway down the innings. Our host, Navodya Sagar, is ready at the boundary line for a short interview. Navodya, over to you.
Contest 1.
Okay, so first innings up, 10 overs done, and here we have Ali from Karachi, 66 for 3. Are you happy with the score firstly?
We had a hard day at work yesterday. We had trouble with the wickets, but I'm happy. I mean, it could have been better if it went 3 down, but we're happy with where we're going right now.
What is the target score you are looking out in today's match?
We're looking at 150, between 150 and 160. We've seen that defended on this field, so we're hopeful. If we get there, we'll have the match in the bag.
Any previous learnings from the previous matches you have played and you have learned and you would want to implement it in today's match?
Yes. The wickets are funny, if for lack of another term. There's uneven bounce. They're a little slow. We've had to adjust our lengths as far as the bowlers are concerned, and we're hoping we can bring that to today's game.
And any key strategy or a key advice or a key magic point you would want to give to all our players today?
That's our official secret. We're going to keep it close to our chest.
I get that. All the very best. May the best team win. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, up next we have Akila from Colombo. So yes, how is the match going on right now? Happy with the score? You can beat it. What is you feeling right now?
As far as I understand, both teams have a decent team. So the decent score is also there for the both teams. But I think for Colombo Lawyers, we need some wickets. So hopefully the Colombo Lawyers will do their best to get some wickets because these 10 overs is the crucial for Lawyers.
Well, as you were talking about wickets, I can say that the fielding is very defensive and very good as of now for 10 overs. So what do you have to comment about that?
Because the wicket is good for spinners. So we are dominating from spinners, the Lawyers, Colombo Lawyers. So I think what we have to do is we have to defensive field. We are putting a defensive field because we have to cut down the runs. So far we have done quite a thing. So nothing to worry so far. So now it's 10 overs to 6-7. So we have done a decent job.
If I had to ask you about the key bowlers from your team who are going to be bagging off the wickets, who would that be and why? Who do you think the players would be from your team who will be bagging off those wickets right soon, very soon for all of us?
I think it's actually all the spinners have to do their job. So the Kulunu will be the left armer who will be dominating, and also the Sachitra who is the left armer. So I hope they will do their best because this wicket is good for spinners.
I have to tell you that I'm a lefty as well, so a lefty wishing to another lefty all the very best and may the best team win. Thank you so much for joining us, and over to the commentator.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
three
and
wickets.
that's the fourth wicket down for the Karachi Lawyers, and that's Plum. That's Plum. 67 for the loss of 4 wickets, and I feel like that shot was not needed at all. Ali Abid Zubairi gone for a duck, and
Yeah,
that's
disappointing.
the third wicket for Kulunu Rodrigo. He's bowled really well, flighting that delivery.
Yeah, he's the man in form for Colombo Titans, and yeah, he got the basics right. And Karachi Lawyers slowly but surely being routed on the eve of the 11th over, 67 for 4. Yeah, Atif Beg, the new man at the crease.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kulunu
Kulunu-
Rodrigo is on a roll here. That was almost another wicket.
Yeah, that's the intensity I expect from a top-class performer like Rodrigo. Taking 3 wickets, one would expect him to be complacent, but not him. He's disappointed he didn't get that 4th scalp. But 11 overs down, Karachi Law is in trouble now, 67 for 4. Yeah, that's beaten. Yeah, bowling to the field here, Johan. Yeah, that's a maximum there, but valiant effort from the field on the deep. Yeah, and a maximum it is. Yeah, slices at it. Beats the batsman again. Yeah, projected score falling bit by bit. Should Karachi Lawyers be worried here, Vinay?
Well, Karachi Lawyers, if they keep on losing wickets, they should definitely be worried. But at this rate, still they can rebuild their innings. They still have 9 more overs to go. If they score 90 here, 10 per over, that will get them to about 160, which is a brilliant T20 score. And even if they score 8 or 7 runs, they will get to about 150 or 140, which are defendable totals. So not too much, I guess. Again, well bowled there by the
Yeah,
bowler.
but the Karachi Lawyers will be wary because suppose they do get to 150. Both occasions where 150 has been reached here in this ground, they've been beaten. So
And at the end of the 12th over, Karachi Lawyers are 74 for the loss of 4 wickets.
yeah, the beginning of the 13th over, yeah, we were just discussing how maybe Karachi Lawyers would probably be questioning their decision to bat first because there's a set precedent here on day one. Both toss winning captains put the other side to bat first. But here, Karachi Lawyers, probably banking on the fact that the pitch will break down as the day goes on, have chosen to bat first. Do you think that's the right call, Vinith? What would you do as skipper?
I would say it's to be completely honest. I don't think it'll make a big difference because it's a T20 game and there is no dew factor or underlights factors involved, and I feel like what they think that the wicket will break towards the end is a good thing to bank on. But I don't think it will make much of a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
But when you think about what the matches of the results of the other matches were, yes,
there is
you have a
something to
point
consider there. But I see your point as well because
and that's whacked. And we'll have to see. And it's a 6. It's a maximum for the Karachi Lawyers, bringing their total up to 80 for 4. And it's out of here.
Yeah, takes
Again,
back
the
leg
ball
away.
takes a visit to the gas station.
Yeah, might be a recurring visitor over the next few days,
Definitely.
especially with deliveries like
I'm
that.
surprised he didn't hit any vehicles on the way, especially the passers.
Well, let's hope it doesn't.
Let's hope he doesn't injure anyone.
Definitely. But I see your point here as well because in comparison with the earlier 3 matches that were held on day 1 and in the morning of day 2, Karachi Lawyers have yet to 3 matches in total. Karachi Lawyers have failed to score as much as the previous 3 matches in the first innings. So I think the logic in choosing to bat first has ground, but also they need to capitalize on the fact that they are batting first. They need to have their wits about them. They need to score well if they're going to ball the Colombo Titans out. if they succumb
Yes.
to the considerable spin available already, choosing to bat first or bowl first won't make much of a difference.
True. And that's whacked over covers, but straight to the deep extra cover field. And that's the end of
The 13th over.
the 30th over.
Karachi Lawyers 80 for 4.
80 for 4. But that's a good catch, though. That's a really good catch. Well judged on the deep extra cover boundary, and good catch to get rid of a good player.
Yeah, Colombo Titans have been good in the field. Early on, they've applied pressure. They worked in tandem with the bowlers as well. And as a skipper, it's good to see both units performing well and supporting each other.
It's 80 for 4, 80 for 5, I should say. And Karachi Lawyers
Are in trouble here.
are in trouble here.
Yeah, so far that's been the scorecard. Ahmed Imam, the wicket keeper, dismissed by Kulnu Rodrigo, who has been in form. He dismissed Taibak Alisha Rizvi as well.
The
As well as-
captain is out in the middle now, and the most important thing for the Colombo Titans is that there are brand new batsmen.
Out there on the crease, yeah. They've yet to face more than an over. Yeah, Tusit Palivatta, excellent for his 3 overs. Sachitra Tennukon taking a scalp, completing his quota. Kulnu Rodrigo, the pick of the bowlers by far. Being economical as well, going at less than 6 per over, taking 3 wickets. And here we go for the first delivery.
Flicked away there towards deep mid wicket for a single. Played across the line. I think that's what the bowler is going for, that round the wicket angle, trying to get a top edge.
Yeah, projected score not looking good there. Karachi Lawyers will be banking on their spinners to make good on the promise that the skipper has made. Yeah,
Short
darted in
delivery
again.
on the pads. Glance towards deep mid wicket again, and the batsman crossover for a single.
Yeah, Johan in particular seems to be darting the ball in. Yeah, taking the single run there. The Titans seem to be content with conceding the odd run or two every now and then. I think they'd be more concerned with applying pressure bit by bit as the 16th over approaches. Maybe he's the batsman. Yeah, he plays for the turn. There was none. Colombo Titans, they know the conditions extremely well here. One could say they have the home field advantage. That's skied. That's a good shot. Straight down the ground. And the fielder runs down and gets to the boundary just in time to see the ball cross. Yeah, darted in again. I don't think that's the best approach here, especially considering the considerable spin they have on offer here. maybe flighting the ball would work better in their favor. But at the end of 14 overs, it's 87 for 5. Karachi Lawyers in a rebuilding phase. Yes, Shanmuga Pillai back for his third over.
The Karachi Lawyers batting at a run rate of 6.21, and as we see, the beautiful island of Sri Lanka.
Montage of
Beautiful montage there.
of the best that Sri Lanka has to offer. The countryside, the animals, the wildlife, the culture.
And it's paradise in a small package. There's no other way to say it. Don't you agree, Arvind?
Yes, I do, Vinith. Especially considering I coined the phrase.
Yes.
Good to see it's taking on steam.
Definitely. I mean,
But
why
yeah.
wouldn't it? Winks.
All right then.
Back to the game.
Yeah, back to the game it is.
14 overs done, 88 for 5. Colombo Titans going really well, while Karachi Lawyers aren't doing that great.
Yeah, they seem to be having a bit of trouble in paradise, one could say. Yeah, both are not looking that settled. They've yet to face more than an over each. But they need to get cracking here. They need to push for that 130, 140 and see how much more they can get from that point onwards.
Ball is running in. Oh, well bowled. On midland leg, almost at the block hole. On good length, I should say, making the batsman uncomfortable.
Well bowled again.
Oh, well bowled again. It's nipped away from the batsman, and it almost got the edge. And this is good bowling, keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, spin and pace working well in tandem.
Just the first 3 deliveries, only one run has been scored, and yeah, that's a good shot, but didn't get the connection he looked for, and the batsman crossed over for a run there, and brings the total up to 89 for the loss of 5 wickets, scoring at a rate of 6.07. The projected score being 121.
Yes, as far as T20 matches go, that's not really
Quite low.
Yeah, it's quite low. Yeah, good
Beautifully
fielding
given
effort there.
And got a hand to it, the bowler, and the batsman crossed over another run. Now they've scored 3 runs of this over, and with a delivery to go.
Yeah, this entire affair seems to be a bit of a slow burner, a bit slower in tempo than the preceding matches before it. These were highly volatile affairs, but here it seems to be a bit more one-sided and a showcase of the spin that Colombo Titans has to offer.
Cover, and batsman crossed over another run. 4 runs off that over, bringing the total up to 91 for the loss of 5 wickets after 15 overs. He's bowling really well, and he played across the line. And it's up in the air, and oh, that's a valiant effort. It's a really good effort. Almost got there, but it was not to be. Again, it's a skied that delivery, and almost the fielder almost got there. The fielder being the captain, Irshan Ariyaratnam, and driven away on the back foot. The batsman crosser for another run. The current run rate going down less than 6. It being 5.94, which is quite rare to see in a T20 game. Oh, swept away there towards deep mid wicket, and
So, to our viewers, we have a special guest here with us in the commentary booth here today, the manager of the Karachi Lawyers. Really pleased to have you with us. What's it looking like out there on the pitch?
First of all, thank you very much, brother, for inviting me for this special opportunity. Yeah, the batsmen right now playing well. So already trouble has been done, but we have a good batting line. We have depth in batting line. So I'm looking forward for 160. If not, then at least 150 on the board.
Do you think within the space of 4 overs, Karachi Lawyers can get from 96 to 150?
Yeah, because Irfan is a strong hitter, and if he bats till 18th or 19th at least, so I'm expecting 150 at least on the board. And Asad Abbasi is also in the dugout. So yeah, 150 is very much possible.
Right, so you're expecting for a late push from the batsman.
That's what I was talking about, Furkan. So it's a very good shot. It's a very good shot by Furkan. He's a strong batsman.
Definitely, the batsman from Karachi really making your words come alive out there on the pitch. Yeah, it's a maximum there, as confirmed by the umpire. Yeah, projected score shooting up suddenly.
Yes, I'm expecting at least 150 on this wicket.
So, would you have any words to say about Sri Lanka and how the experience has been so far?
So far, it's been a beautiful city. We have been enjoying here a lot.
Yeah, that's a shout from Kulnu Rodrigo. Yeah, that's a soft dismissal there, not what Karachi Lawyers would like. Yeah, that's plumb. And that's 4 scalps for Kulnu Rodrigo. Yeah, Furkan Siddiqui dismissed for 15 off of 13 deliveries. So it's been a pleasure to have you with us. I'm sure we'll meet soon. Until then, let's enjoy the match.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
No worries. Happy to have you here. Yeah, Karachi Lawyers in dire straits here. Yeah, it's not a good look for them. Azad Abbasi, the new man at the crease. Yeah, Kunu Rodrigo for me has been really impressive bowling the last deliveries of the evening, taking 4 wickets. Here's to hoping he'll take a scalp, but to no avail. But he's been really impressive so far, taking 4 wickets, conceding only 24 runs. And at the end of the 17th over, Karachi Lawyers are 103 for 6.
It's beautifully driven away there, up in the air, and the ball didn't travel as much as I thought, falling short of long on, and the batsman crossed over a run.
Yeah, I guess the inside edge of the bat could have easily ended
Good
in
running there.
disaster. Good running nonetheless, yes.
The striker quality, the non-striker responded as very quickly, and they were able to cross over for a quick run there. I think this is what they should have done at the beginning of the inning instead of going for rash shots.
Care to elaborate?
No.
Yeah,
Driven
coming in.
towards long on for a run there. Wide outside off, and again made a long off. Again, it's good fielding there.
Yeah, Pavitra has
keeping that down to a run.
Yeah, Pavitra has been saving runs all throughout the innings. He's been the standout fielder for me. Working hard in the deep. This is what you want as a bowler, for your teammates to have your back.
Backing you up.
Definitely.
And that's up in the
That's
air.
skied. Pavitra takes the catch.
And that's a brilliant catch. Diving forward, not easy. This type of catches in the sun too. And
how we were just singing
what
his
a brilliant
praises, and he proves true on all counts.
He takes a brilliant catch, and that's the 7th wicket down for the Karachi Lawyers in deep trouble now.
Yeah, that's a textbook dismissal. Well taken by Pavitra. And we were just singing his praises too. Yeah, good work by the fielders. And that's another over gone. Karachi Lawyers in deep trouble now. 107 for 7.
Oh, play and a miss. Just 10 more deliveries left in the Karachi Lawyers innings. Um, just 10 more deliveries left.
Yeah, I feel like the batsman is doing the right thing here. They don't have a lot of wickets left, and it's not a lot of experience batting to come. So it's only 10 more deliveries. So I think
it's really good bowling.
I think every delivery they should be trying to go for that big shot.
Yes.
Would I
There's
try?
nothing much you can do now.
Definitely. Yeah, Tusit still searching for his first wicket.
And that's well bowled, and it's a referral to the third umpire.
Yeah, we'll be checking the bowler's front foot first.
And the decision is not out. He just grounded his foot before the keeper whipped the bails off.
I feel like the batsman was doing the right thing. They are trying to take the bowler on. I don't think it would have made much difference. They're trying to go for that cheeky shot.
And
that's another referral.
That looks like it was out.
Yeah, the batsman seemed resigned to his fate. The Colombo Titans much more sure of themselves.
And yes, that is out. And that's the 8th wicket down for the Karachi Lawyers. And in deep trouble here. Just over and a ball left to go. And if they can at least score 10 runs and finish strong here, they can take that momentum into the next innings and try to do something. Yeah, you really can't. The hands are tied and they just have to score runs here, and
Yeah,
they'll do
so
whatever they can to do it.
yeah, I really can't blame the batsman here. They were trying everything. I mean, why not? They only have 3 wickets in their hand. 7 deliveries to go. Ali Lakhani, not a recognized batter. We'll see what he can do.
And it's a dot. Oh, it's a white ball. Ball signaled by the umpire, and that brings the total up to 110.
Yeah, and otherwise perfect over. Marred a little bit by that wide, but not to worry. Yeah, that's a full toss. That's skied. Tusit goes for the catch.
Oh, valiant effort though. Valiant effort.
It's a good effort by the bowler.
By the bowler.
He was committed
he was
to
running
that.
back and he misjudged it.
A plus for effort though.
A for effort, yes.
19 overs gone. Karachi Lawyers are 112 for 8. Yeah, what a way to end a bowling spell. Takes a scalp and goes for a caught and bowled. Yeah, that takes commitment. Kudos to the bowler.
As we see the Karachi Lawyers batting card, not only Humayun Hanif being able to get to that 30 mark, the others
Not really posting,
not really
posting substantial scores.
Not really posting any threat to the bowlers. But the bowling card, almost everyone has
Contributed in some
to
way
the
or
innings. Leading from the front, Kulunu Rodrigo getting 4 wickets.
Conceding only 25 runs. Impressive.
And that's swing and a miss.
So Colombo Titans going for that surgical finish here. Five deliveries to go. If Karachi Lawyers are going to try anything outlandish, now is the time.
And it's up in the air. And
Fielder goes for it.
Oh, it falls in no man's land. And it's a chance for a run out. Oh, that's good running.
It's good running.
That's good running. And good cricket all around.
Yeah, I'm not going to blame the tail enders for going all out and being really aggressive this final over.
You really can't do that. It actually is fair for them to, try everything they can to score runs.
Definitely.
And get their team to at least a good score.
Fact of the matter is they're going to have to defend that total. So I'm not going to fault them for giving themselves every advantage.
Straight.
Good fielding.
Good fielding there, and batsman crossover 2 runs. The batsman's job is to give their batting first. The job is to give their bowlers enough runs for them to defend. And from the Karachi Lawyers' point of view, they haven't really been able to do that. But, we'll have to see how they finish here. And that's a batsman crossover for a run, another run. Just 2 more deliveries left with the Karachi Lawyers innings. Can they finish strong here?
I feel if they went with this approach in the earlier overs, I feel like they could have gotten closer to that 130, 140 mark here. But to no avail. Let's see if they can cross the 120 mark and have a respectable total to defend. 2 deliveries to go. Gets the inside edge. That's a good throw by the wicket keeper.
It's a good throw. Oh, almost considered overthrows, but
yeah, the umpire goes for a referral.
Batsman crossover for a run. Oh, it's a referral. Yes, it's out, and what a throw that was by the wicketkeeper. He only had one stump to aim at, and
Yeah, that was
he
an
hit the
ace of a
bullseye.
throw. Yeah,
And that's another wicket down for the Karachi Lawyers.
good glove work by the keeper. That's 2 stumpings this inning.
Yes, keeper has been really good um, in this game. There you go. It's fun stop to aim at, and
Yeah, the Titans, they're as athletes, they're banan.
one the last ball of the Karachi Lawyers innings.
Yeah, Shanmuga
What
Pillai
they
closing
can do.
out the innings.
And that's out.
And they're bowled out for 117. Karachi Lawyers at the end of 20 overs. Well, they tried their best, but Colombo Titans, they really were the better team throughout.
Except in those first 2 overs, Karachi Lawyers were really good, but after that it was all about Colombo Titans.
Yeah, they made a brilliant comeback, really. And after a short break, let's see what the Karachi Lawyers can reply with. That's the scorecard from Karachi Lawyers. Ahmed Imam, the wicketkeeper opener, getting dismissed for 13 off of 19. Not very impressive. Humayun Hanif, the only batsman to score substantial runs, 36 off of 28. Aibak Alisha Rizvi scoring 11 off 8. Hanif Shizad scoring 17 off of 6. Ali Abid Zubairi going for a duck. Atif Beg, the captain, getting dismissed for 10 runs. Not very impressive. Furqan Siddiqui scoring 15 off of 13. Azad Abbasi, Salman Dusani, Ali Lakhani and Hassan Mirza not adding substantial runs to the batting effort. So over the course of 20 overs, 117 runs scored. Not very substantial given the history of the ground. But let's see what they can reply in kind. But in the other side of the coin, the Colombo Titans, every one of the bowlers contributing excellently. If you take a look at the fall of the wickets, it took a little bit of time.
Regular wickets after the first wicket.
31, 61, 66, and then the wickets just kept falling throughout at regular intervals. Kulun Rodrigo, easily the pick of the bowlers, taking 4 scalps, conceding only 25 runs throughout his 4-over spell. All 5 main bowlers contributed brilliantly. Tusit Palivata taking a scalpage, Sajit Tennukon, Shanmuga Pillai Dattasan and Johan Jinasena all contributing beautifully. Yeah, it's nothing but praise for the Colombo Titans. Let's see what they can post with the bat. And in a few short moments, we will be going back to our host with a small presentation. And these are the highlights of the innings. Early on, the Lawyers had their work cut out for them and they batted beautifully. The first 2 overs were really good. They were really controlled. But soon after the power play, Rodrigo opened up the floodgates. And after that, it was just regular wickets with smatterings of brilliance from the batting order from time to time. A brilliant fielding.
Performance, wasn't it, from the Colombo Titans? I mean,
Definitely, it was
regular wickets,
decisive.
they kept their lines and lengths tight, and
Kulun Rodrigo was easily the pick of the bowlers there, getting 4 scalps. He was well supported by the field as well. The valiant fielding efforts from the Colombo Titans team, well supported by the fielders in the deep.
yes, as we can see, fielding has been up to standard as well.
And you can't really say that the Lawyers team were deprived of batting talent. We can see that they regularly found the boundary.
But they just didn't have the proper execution.
Definitely. Tried going for those cheeky shots, tried everything during the latter phase, but stumpings, dismissals were the order of the day. Really impressive by the keeper. The athleticism bar none from the Colombo Titans. In a few short moments, we will be beginning our post-innings presentation.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with the first innings and we have Kulunu from Colombo, 117 to win. Is it going to be a very easy win, or depending on the weather, what do you think, if you can beat it or no?
I believe this below par score, but I won't put my mouth first. But hopefully our batters will do the job like yesterday.
Who are going to be the key players in your team who will easily nail the game and finish it in more than like 10-13 overs?
Our openers were in prolific form, so I believe just like yesterday they will go hard in the first 5-6 overs and make the game very easy for the rest of the guys.
Who are going to be those key players, if you can just name one or two for all of us?
Tusit Paliyavatta and Vishwa Vijay Surya, our openers, and our one-down batsman Kasun.
So all the very best and may the best team win. Thank you so much for joining us, and over to the commentator.
din dinda tintinda da din dinda tintinda dina di dina dina di dina din tukadina tuna katta dak tukadina din dinda din dinda tukaduna katinda tukadina da din dinda tintinda da din dinda tintinda dina di dina dina di dina din tukadina tuna katta dak tukadina din dinda tukaduna katinda tukadina da din dinda tintinda da din dinda tintinda dina di dina dina di dina din tukadina tuna katta dak tukadina din dinda tukaduna katinda tukadina.
Yeah, the Titans batting effort about to take place. Well defended by the batsman. That's a good first delivery to start off the Karachi Lawyers bowling attack. And you can see that they've banked on the spin heavily since they started out with a spinner. That's really good. Whips around the back for a boundary. It seems by the look of things that the Colombo Titans are looking to wrap things up fairly quickly. That's aggressive, but well timed, and clearly shows the intent of these batsmen that are looking to spend a lot of time here. They got a job and they intend to finish it. Right now the Titans need 114 runs in 118 balls, completely within their grasp. Yeah, that's up in the air, and that's a really tame dismissal. Not the way that they would have liked to start off their batting attack, but one of the openers dismissed fairly quickly. So Karachi Lawyers here made the right decision, going with the spinner right from the get-go. Vishwa Vijay Surya dismissed for 4 of 3 deliveries.
The equation being 114 runs needed from just 115 deliveries, and it's a gettable total. Should have been capitalized there. Should have. And at the end of the first over, it's 4 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
Yeah, just one over in. It's been very eventful. A very forceful boundary to start things off. And then a really soft dismissal. Courtesy of a good spin attack. And then 3 dots to wrap up the over. I think we've slightly underestimated how big
That's
a total.
beautifully driven there, and there's a poor fielding effort. That's a boundary.
Yeah, lackluster there. They need to show intent here. It's not a very substantial total.
It's not a good total, man. They can't afford to
Play around.
with their fielding or their bowling. That should have been stopped. That should have been cut off for at least 2 runs.
Yeah, not assisting the bowler here with his effort. Bowling from the scoreboard end. That's a massive review from the entire team.
But loud appeal there, and it looked it was outside the line. But
Yeah, were the review.
the batsman didn't offer a shot, but that looked out to me.
Yeah, so Karachi Lawyers doing everything correctly except for their meager fielding efforts out in the field. But their bowlers are on point. Yeah, quite a spectacular action there.
And that's out.
And that's out.
That's out. That's plumb.
Yeah, does the delivery in at lightning speed for a spinner.
That ball went on with the arm. In turn.
Yeah, no turn at all.
That's plumb.
I think that's the point of darting the ball in at such high speed. Tusit Palivata dismissed for 4 runs off 3 deliveries.
Colombo Titans now. 8 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Oh, and it's backed over extra covers for a 4. It's a beautiful shot there. Played it with the spin.
Yeah, Vinith, you were absolutely right when you said
Short delivery there, but the batsman failed to
connect.
capitalize.
Yeah. You were absolutely right earlier when you were stating that maybe the Karachi Lawyers had made the right call when they decided to bat first, because it seems the pitch has deteriorated very rapidly. That's one of the more peculiar actions, but it brings results, to be sure.
The pitch deteriorating, I feel like it's the unorthodox
action
that is
bringing results.
Getting the batsmen all confused.
Definitely, because
then the action is different.
Yeah, it's a bit more difficult.
Finds it hard to pick the delivery. Best example is Asit Malinga. His action is not something that's common, and the batsman found him very hard to
So yeah, this is the match summary. So we've gone over the Karachi Lawyers innings, but the Colombo Titans faring no better, getting dismissed twice. Vishwa Vijay Surya getting dismissed for 4. Tusit Paliwata getting dismissed for 4 as well. Hassan Mirza already in the wickets, and Salman Dusani conceding 8 runs in an over, but getting a scalp as well. Yeah, we were both noting how peculiar that action is. He darts the delivery in at very high speeds for a spinner, making it difficult for the batsman to perhaps read the ball. But you can't discount the Karachi Lawyers for just having peculiar actions. The bowler at the other end is as orthodox as you can get, so he's got a scalp as well.
It's well bowled. They're holding their lines and then making the batsman play at it and making the batsman uncomfortable. That's what they need to do if they are to stay in the game. They need to pick up wickets.
Definitely, they're doing the right things here. Yeah, their bowling display is leagues beyond their batting here.
Batsman crossover for a run. That's good running. I mean, if Karachi Lawyers are to have a chance at winning this game, they need to pick up wickets.
Definitely.
It's not a defendable total unless you pick up wickets, because 118 is way too low for a T20 game.
Definitely, and given the statistics of the ground where we've reached the 150 mark consistently for about 3 or 4 matches now, and consisting the still existent quality of the pitch, 117 is subpar. That's skied.
And that's it.
And that's a maximum.
That's a 6. That's a maximum. It's a beautiful shot there. Played through the line and connected well. Now those types of shots, those shots are risk-free.
Definitely. Takes the back foot out of the way.
As it stands, Colombo Titans need 99 runs in just 105 balls.
Yeah, I would say they don't need to go about playing too aggressively here. The point is to win the match, not win the match quickly.
Agreed.
So they have 17 overs here. They have 8 wickets in hand. It would seem impressive, and I'm sure with the sun beating down on them, they would be thinking, all right, this is very much gettable. Let's get this done within 10 to 12 overs. But that thinking can get them in trouble as well. They've fallen victim to a brilliant spin attack already, so they need to have their wits about them.
Yeah, they need to keep the wickets. They can't lose wickets along the way. As it stands, the Colombo Titans, they need 99 runs of 105 balls.
Very gettable, but see that figure of 99 is deceiving. So this is the batting leaderboard. Jairaj Good, the danger man for Mumbai, still above the rest. Shubhendra Kaushik from the Delhi Giants coming in not far behind. So good averages of 46 and 42 respectively. But from the Lahore Lawyers, Mohammad Waqas failing to make as much of an impact as he would have liked. His strike rate is also subpar, I would say. There's a lot more he needs to do but his average is good, 79. So he's a bit of a slow burner. And none at all from the Colombo Titans. So it seems more an all-round effort from the Colombo Titans in terms of batting, but let's hope that there's a lot more to come from the Colombo Titans. But on the bowling side of things,
leaderboard, it's
led by Kulnu Rodrigo.
Kulnu Rodrigo from the Colombo Titans with
7
wickets in just 2 matches, which is mighty impressive.
Yeah, 4 of them came from this match itself, taking a 4-wicket haul. Really impressive at conceding only 25 runs. And Shamuga Pillai Jetashan also taking 3 wickets. taking 2 in this match. Slightly more expensive, 6.5 runs per over. He's a fast bowler. There's a bit of chat going on out in the middle. Not clear what's happened there.
Seems like they have lost the ball. I think they're trying to sort it out.
da din din da din din da da din din da din din da dina di dina dina di dina din tuk dina tuna katta dak tuk dina din din da din din da tuk tuna katta dak tuk dina da din din da da din din tuk dina tuna katta dak tuk dina din din da tuk tuna katta dak tuk dina da din din da da din din da dina di dina dina di dina din tuk dina tuna katta dak tuk dina din din da tuk tuna katta dak tuk dina Ti
and we're back. And after the restart, that's another foul. That's another four.
Yeah, back to
brings
business
total
as
up to
usual.
23.
Back to business as usual. That's a quick fire boundary. There seemed to be a little bit of a mishap in the middle earlier. A lack of a ball in serviceable condition. They've decided to go ahead with the all ball. See things through. Colombo Titans, as things stand, need 95 runs in 104 deliveries. That's taken above the bowler.
It was almost caught. That was almost caught. He almost got out to the first full toss delivery.
That's
that's in the air and falls safe.
Misses the boundary by the barest of margins. Misses the field by the barest of margins as well. But really good bowling by the Karachi Lawyers. At the end of 3 overs, Colombo Titans are 25 for 2. Yeah, here comes the spinner with the unorthodox accent. Yeah, it's a fuller delivery right on the pads. Yeah, he's a difficult character to negotiate. He really is. Yeah, there's a flourish of the arm before he begins his action as well. Does well to disorient the batsman. Perfectly legal. Yeah, takes
Swing and a miss there.
Takes the bottom edge of the bat.
Oh yeah, took the bottom of the bat, bottom edge of the bat.
If it had connected, I have the sneaking feeling that it would have gone on to end up in the hands of long off.
Ooh, that ball turned. I think what I said before, that the wicket will, assist the spinners even more in the evening.
Definitely
is showing here now. That was a lot of turn.
Yeah, your words are proving to be true as the evening goes on. But I feel like Colombo Titans need to wait this period out. Slowly but surely, his spell will come to an end.
They shouldn't attack.
I feel like attacking Salman head-on is not the way to go. That's a beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot there. And
picks the gap
short
perfectly.
delivery, cut away through covers, and
it's a boundary.
That's a 4. Again, Salman, I don't think they should attack every ball. They should just nudge it to those long off positions and nudge it to those deep areas and get 1 or 2 runs. And
definitely.
The short ball or the loose delivery is bowled.
Yeah.
You should attack those instead of attacking. That's a good way. Again, that's a good way to lose your wicket.
Yeah, dips away from the batsman there.
And you don't need to go for rash shots because it's
Yeah.
just 88 runs in 97 balls. So
Exactly,
they should just
it's unnecessary at this moment in time. So the batsman tries to go against the spin, tries to go big. I'm not going to fault him for that. There's an absence of fielders in the deep leg.
that's
Yeah,
a
that's a
googly,
wide.
but a googly gone wrong.
Right idea, wrong implementation. Yeah, I'm not going to fault the Colombo Titans for drying up their run scoring to try and navigate this difficult bowler.
Oh,
Takes the bottom
again,
edge again.
almost hit the wicket there.
Yeah, Salman is an asset for the Karachi Lawyers, and they need to use him well and carefully.
And I feel like the Colombo Titans should wait him off.
Definitely.
Instead of, there are, instead of
As for now, 4 overs in, Colombo Titans are 32 for 2. Hassan Mirza from the other end, having already taken a wicket. So these two bowlers seem to be working well in tandem. It connects well with the bat.
it's a white ball, and he's gonna have to re-bowl that. It's a full toss
That's
and
well connected.
swept away through the mid-wicket region, and that's a 4. That ball deserved to get punished.
Yeah, it was way too full. Tossed up. And the batsman capitalizes on it. This is what the Colombo Titans should be doing. They should be waiting out the more difficult deliveries because they don't need to really go for it. They only need 80 runs. Just take the hot balls out to the cleaners and they've got a recipe for success. It's well connected, but no run yet. It's solid batsmanship from the two batsmen at the crease. Shanmugapille in particular, scoring 22 off 12. It's impressive. A good bowling to the field as well. The batsman finding it exceedingly difficult to pick the gaps. Karachi Lawyers should be looking to frustrate the Colombo Titans, get them to play a rash shot that they shouldn't.
Inside edge onto the pad, but
Yeah, these are the sorts
this
of...
has been a good over except for the boundary.
Yeah.
He has come back really well.
What I like about this spell of bowling is that all of these deliveries are deliveries that you can't help but play at. Not just it, that's a miss failed and a costly one at that.
And that's a boundary. Beautifully cut away, but that's poor fielding from the Karachi Lawyers. Stopped, and runs should be saved because they don't have much of it left.
5 overs in, Colombo Titans are 42 for 2. A final over of the power play. Salman looking to go into the latter end of his spell on a high note. He'll be looking to get another batsman on his way to the pavilion as well. There we go with the arm. Tossed up. Foolish delivery. Well intercepted by the fielder. Yeah, credit where credit is due, except for those really loose balls that the Titans have put away. That's really good. Connected really well.
That's well connected. That's another boundary for the Colombo Titans, bringing their total up to 46 for the loss of just 2 wickets in
that's
5.2 overs.
Sound of timber always pleasing to the ear. Well connected. Yeah, picks the gap eloquently. Yeah, the batsmen slowly finding their groove against the considerable spin.
Again, cut away, and that's poor fielding from the Karachi Lawyers.
Reached the delivery
That's
perfectly.
another 4 for the Colombo Titans, bringing their total up to 50.
That's
50 up for the Colombo Titans. 50 up in just 5.3 overs. Almost a run rate of 10 runs per over. And now needing 68 of just 87 deliveries.
Yeah, clamors from the pavilion to keep going. Yeah, that's a shorter delivery as well. Yeah, Salman will be looking to end off the power play on a high note here. Yeah, that's full.
And
Too
that's
full.
a maximum.
And that's taken to the Coles cricket ground next door.
And that's a 6.
It's a maximum. Yeah, Salman being found guilty of a bit of overcorrection here. Shorter deliveries earlier and now too full to be of any use. The batsman takes the freebie.
And that's another
That's a
another boundary.
All right, here's hoping that the ball doesn't take a trip to Maharagama. Yeah, always thankful for the random pedestrians who are giving us a hand with the tournament. It always surprises me given the intense frequency of the 138 buses taking trips up and down the high level road, that every time that ball goes for a 6, I just think to myself, what if that ball ends up inside the window?
I mean,
You're speechless, aren't you?
It's something to think about.
Something to think about.
With that said, umpire signals, 6 signals the
End of the
first power play.
62 runs for the fall of 2 wickets. I would say Colombo Titans are firmly in the lead. They're in the driver's seat now. They need to be careful not to let go of their composure here. Yeah, new spinner into the attack.
Oh,
Beats
swing
the
and a
batsman
miss.
there.
It's a good delivery there.
Yeah, the batsman needs to be careful. He might be caught out of the crease. Asad Abbasi bowling well. That's full.
That's a full toss.
full toss.
The batsman failed to capitalize there. That should have been dispatched.
Should have been. Should have been. Yeah, full toss again. Yeah, well placed fielding. Yeah, goes for a quick run there. This is what they need to do. They need to chip at the total. They don't need to always have those overs where they score 10 or 12 runs. Sometimes they just need to rotate the strike a bit, get a single, maybe a 2, and wait it out. Yeah, that's a good line.
Appeal there, and the umpire says it's not out. The Karachi lawyers, they need to hold that line. They need to hold that length as well if they are to, put pressure on the batsman.
Too full, and they're getting for a bar. They're getting hit.
And that's good batting, nudging it down towards mid wicket for a single.
Yeah, so anything fuller than this, and they're getting taken to the cleaners every delivery. Too short, and it's going to be maximums. So yes, this line and length, it should be for the rest of the innings.
And that's a full toss driven towards deep extra cover for a single.
7 overs down. Colombo Titans are 65 for 2.
Yes.
7 overs in.
At the 7 overs, at the end of 7 overs, Titans are at 65 for the loss of 2 wickets, needing 53 runs in just 78 balls. They're going well. It's smooth sailing for the Colombo Titans, except for that small snag at the beginning of the innings where 2 wickets just fell too close to each other.
Yeah,
They were running in.
they've recovered remarkably
And
well.
that's
That's
the
a
full
full
toss,
toss.
but I feel like that will be a no ball.
Yeah, that's good fielding. They need to work. They need to work on that. The Karachi Lawyers. The fielding has not always been up to scratch. That and consistent wicket taking. These two factors need to play a key part if Karachi Lawyers. So Shamugapille Jatashan has been impressive for the Colombo Titans, contributing with the bat and the ball, scoring 4-3 off of 21 at a strike rate of 204 runs. 204.
Oh,
That's good running.
that's good running. He failed to put that away, but he somehow ran. He was able to get across to the other side. That's good running, keeping the pressure on the fielders.
Yeah, that's put away well.
It's good batting from the Colombo Titans.
They're doing the basics well. Rotating the strike. Scoring rapid singles in quick succession. Not letting the dot balls pile up. Then not letting the pressure get to them. So in response, the Karachi Lawyers need to set up a field that assists the bowlers and piles up pressure on the batsman.
And
That's a shot. The fielder
up in the air, it falls short of the deep extra cover fielder. There's a
but by
small
the
wicket
barest
steal.
of margins. Yeah, calls from the pavilion for another run. Yeah, the Lawyers would do well to watch their field.
They were able to get 3 runs off of that delivery, bringing the total up to 70 runs. Only needing 48 of 74 deliveries.
Colombo Titans blessed with a bit of fortune here. Could have very well been a dismissal that if deep extra cover had committed to that run. And
Yeah, a catch was very much in the cards.
But yeah, kudos for the Titans for capitalizing on that opportunity.
Oh, and that has beaten everyone. And that's the 50.
For Shamugapille.
And that's the 50 for
A well fought performance. A well fought 50.
That's a well fought 50 for Jeevan there. He changed the case.
Yeah, 50 runs off 24 balls, committing to 4 boundaries, 3 maximums at a strike rate of 208. Surely a contender for man of the match.
Definitely, Arvin, I agree. What an innings it has been.
Yeah, contributing with
Yeah,
the bat
this is
and
how
the
he got
ball.
to his 50, and
That's good stroke play from him.
good stroke play. He has shown that he can bat all over the ground on the offside and on the onside. And
That's a shot
another
and a
beautiful shot there into the gap between fine leg and deep square leg. Getting it over those 2 fielders.
Yeah, one of the better shots of the innings.
He played it with the pace, and he used the pace well and put it away for a 4.
Jeevan's 50 is coming off the back of his contribution with the ball as well, taking 2 wickets to his name. And his batting has been a thing of beauty, rotating the strike all the while.
What an over it has been.
$14 I would
Almost
say.
14 runs off of that over.
Yeah, we might be
This is
looking.
not good by the Karachi Lawyers. They need to.
Yeah, they
They
keep
need
this
to
up.
restrict the Colombo Titans. They need to
They
pick up
keep-
wickets. There's 40 runs needed now.
Yeah, they keep this performance up. We might be looking at early dinner. I know for a fact that the Colombo Titans are. Bit of a fumble there. That's a good delivery.
That's well played. Kasun Hettiarachi. He's also playing a very intelligent innings.
Underrated,
Because
yes, but
underrated,
intelligent.
very intelligent, because he knows that Jeevan is striking the ball hard. He just what he does is he's the anchor of these innings. What
And
he does is he
definitely he does 3 things really well. He manages those difficult balls really well. He gets Jeevan on strike because he knows he's the man in form. And third, he rotates the strike. He has soft hands, and he uses
Yes.
it effectively to score those underrated runs that pile up.
couldn't have said it better myself. He rotates the strike really well, and let's Jeevan end things. As you can hear, calls from the pavilion from Colombo Titans teammates to finish off the game.
Yeah, exhausted, obviously. It's been a long day of cricket here.
It has been a long day of cricket.
But the discipline, the vigor, the sharpness, the alertness from the Colombo Titans have not dipped a bit. Kasun back on strike.
Kasun Hettiarachi 15 of 15.
Underrated innings here.
And that's swept towards deep wicket for 1 run.
A lucky man there gets the bottom edge on it. Run is run though. Gets Jeevan back on strike. Let's hit on the
And
pads.
It's another run for the Colombo Titans. Bringing the total up to 81. And they only need 36 runs, I would say.
Yes, the boundaries have been impressive. The maximums even more so.
What a partnership this has been. 74 runs of 44.
The main contributor
Game
being
changer for the Colombo Titans. And shot and pulled away by Kasun towards deep square leg.
as I was saying, yes, the boundaries have been impressive, the maximums even more so. But it's the quiet way in which the runs have contributed to this partnership that have got Colombo Titans to where they are. 8 overs in, Colombo Titans 83 for 2. This has been the stroke play that we have seen on display here. Really good from all batsmen, especially Jeevan, who achieved a quick fire 50 off of the back of his intelligent cricket. He's rotated the strike all over the field. It's been a thing of beauty to watch him perform. Not afraid to use those big cleavers of his. Long hands. Commits to the shot as well. Timing is on point. Match-winning performance, surely. Unless the Karachi Lawyers are able to mount a late comeback. Seems unlikely, but this is cricket, where nothing is impossible.
Anything can happen in cricket, especially in T20 cricket.
Definitely. I guess that's part of the allure, isn't it? In T20 cricket, It's
It
shorter.
is. It is.
Every delivery carries that extra bit of significance, and every wicket can be a game changer if utilized properly. Yeah, that's short, skied,
Yeah, and
tame dismissal.
that's out. Kasun Hettiarachchi is
Yeah,
gone for
not befitting the pedigree of batsman that he is at all.
17 runs. That was a good delivery. Short and directed well at the batsman, and
Yeah, misread it completely.
yeah, he couldn't time that at all, and hitting it straight to the keeper.
But underrated knock here. Underrated knock. Kasun Hettiarachchi walks 17 of 21. Yeah, new batsman on the crease has a fairly easy job to do. Don't get out. Should be sufficient.
That's a wide delivery signal by the umpire. He's going to re-bowl that.
Yeah, that was a bit of unexpected pace. Sisuru Samrasinghe. Not a lot of pedigree to his batting card as of yet, but he has a chance to add some weight to his profile this tournament. Fuller. Yeah, the finger goes up immediately. Seems to have been hit on the pads. It seemed to me that it was going outside the leg, but the batsman walks.
Umpire signals that as out.
Yeah, it seemed to me on the second waving that it was definitely outside
That was
the leg
pitched
stump.
on outside leg, I felt. What do you think, Arvind?
Yeah, I feel like that was an unfair call by the umpire. I feel like another look is more than justified. Unfortunately, reviews for that sort of dismissal are not.
So 2 quick
allowed.
wickets down for the Colombo Titans. Is there a twist in the tail here?
We shall see. Karachi Lawyers need to capitalize on this because there's a lot more batting to
They
come.
need to up the pressure now if they want
Definitely.
to stay in the game
And
pick up
Jeevan,
1 or 2 more wickets. Quick.
Jeevan's role becoming that much more pronounced here. He needs to take initiative and finish the game quick. 34 runs in 64 balls doesn't seem like a lot, but with wickets falling in quick succession.
This is the batting card for the Colombo Titans. Everyone except
Vijay Suri and Tusit Palivatta, who fell in quick succession in the first 2 overs to really good spin attacks. Since then, Kasun Hettiarachchi put up a partnership with Jeevan Shamugapille, Hassan Mirza and Salman Dusani.
pick up the bowlers for the Karachi Lawyers, picking up 2 wickets.
Yeah, but you can
But
see
he has been expensive.
Yeah, they have been
He's
expensive,
conceded
and there's
14
been
runs in 1.2 overs.
there's been a huge gap between the fall of the second wicket and the third, indicative of the partnership between Hettiarachchi and Shanmugapille. So they need to build another one just like that.
That's running down to the boundary, and that's 4. Thick outside edge, there was no slip, and rounds down to the boundary.
You were saying actually Farviz Adnan, the commentator of the earlier fixture, was telling me that this ground, it offers very little support for the fast bowlers, so any edge, and it carries the risk of going all the way to the boundary.
I think if there was second slip there, he would have gobbled it up.
Definitely.
What do you think?
Definitely. I feel like a slip there is justified. A second slip. Apologies. You saw that the pace really disturbed the batsman who got dismissed earlier as well.
Oh, just 30 runs needed for the Colombo Titans to go for a win.
Jeevan needs to wrap this up quick.
Advance in this Sri Lanka Lawyers Cup. And that's beautifully put away there. But gets good fielding. Keeping it down to a run.
A good field placement as well. They're fine with the Colombo Titans eking out the odd run or two, which puzzles me. It's not a huge total. Yes, wickets are falling at a regular rate, but the danger man is still there. If it was me, I would be thinking twice about leaving the field open to that extent. Your thoughts, Vinith?
Agreed. What they need to do is they need to pick up wickets, not defend this amount of runs. They need to pick up wickets. That's the only way they can win. As I'm saying that's another four and another poor fielding effort from the Karachi Lawyers.
Shoddy fielding from the Lawyers there.
They need to put in more effort than this if they want to win this. But I guess it's not to be. As I was saying, they need to focus on picking up wickets instead of defending the runs, because this amount of runs you can't defend, and plenty of balls left. The only thing you can do is pick up wickets by bringing in the fielders.
I can see the draw of the field placement. Shorter deliveries, trying to rattle the batsman, trying to take a couple of quick catches, but that doesn't work if the batsmen are settled and
again
middling the ball.
Well bowled, yes, agreed. Well bowled, and at the end of the 10th over, Colombo Titans are at 93 for the loss of 4 wickets, needing 25 runs in 60 deliveries. Salman running in. Oh, that's well bowled there. Almost got the edge, and a wicket for the Karachi Lawyers. Oh, the batsman pushed at it. Yeah, cuts it away towards mid off for, long off for a run. And that's pulled away towards deep square leg. Failed to make proper connection with the ball, but crosses for a run. That should have been dispatched, I believe. It's a short on off, and that should have been hit for a 6 or a 4. Oh, extra bounce there. But left alone by the batsman. I think it's well left. Wrong on there, wrong on bowled by Salman. He's bowling really well. He's keeping his lines and lengths tight. Just 2 runs conceded off the first 5 balls, and with 1 more ball to go. And that's out. And that's out. Too much pressure was building, and this is what I said, where you need to build pressure instead of defending the total. You have to build pressure and pick up wickets. This is exactly what Salman has produced. Way to go.
Yeah, Harshan Aryaratnam walks 6 runs scored off of 7 deliveries. Yeah, tries to take the bowler head on.
Oh, that ball kept low.
Yeah, gets the outside edge there. Races off to the boundary. Yeah, that's good pace bowling.
It's well bowled there. It looked like an off-cutter to me, but definitely a slower delivery. He rolled his fingers over the ball.
Yeah, even though it's late into the game, this is intelligent pace bowling because he's holding a really tight length just outside off stump. The batsman has to play at it. I think a slip here would not be a bad idea.
If they want to attack, they need to bring in at least 1 or 2 more fielders into the circle and pressurize the batsman. Bowled a couple of dot balls and build up pressure, forcing a rash shot out of the batsman. That's what you need to do here.
Definitely. And Jeevan does not look comfortable at all against the fast bowler. He's holding a really tight line here, just outside off stump. so he has to play at it. I feel like bringing one or two fielders into the slip cordon here would be the right move.
Definitely. Short delivery. Played a miss.
Yep.
By Jeevan. He tried to glide it towards third man or over the keeper's head, but failed to connect.
Yeah, took the pace off the delivery as well.
That's what happens when you take the pace off. The batsman has to create his own pace.
Yeah, and trying the loft shot with the wicketkeeper right behind might not have been the smartest play, but
yes, if there's no pace on the delivery, it's not a smart play. But if there is pace, it's definitely very smart.
But I guess that's the magic of the bowler here. Even though it might be logical to do so, he entices the player to go for that shot, and it's well bowled so far.
20 runs or 49. That's the equation of this game. Colombo Titans, it's their game to lose.
Definitely. Karachi Lawyers, for their part, have taken 5 scalps, whereas most viewers would have thought, well, it's going to be easy pickings. Yesterday in the evening, Calcutta Tigers versus Bangalore Tuskers.
Yesterday we saw a similar game, a low score. Oh, and that takes the inside edge and runs down towards fine leg for a run.
Yesterday in the evening was one such exciting fixture between the Bangalore Tuskers and the Calcutta Tigers. Rash shot there, could have easily hit the stumps there. But yeah, that match, Vinith, it was one for the ages. Came right down to the wire.
It went round down to that last delivery. 4 of 4, and the bowler, they were able to defend that 4 runs.
4 dots in the final over. Underrated performance. 12 overs in.
Kind of unheard of.
On the verge of reaching 100 runs, Colombo Titans are 99 for 5.
Oh, that's well fielded there at point. And that's the 100 up for the Colombo Titans at the 12 over mark.
Yeah, hard fought 100 there.
Hard fought 100 there.
Jeevan undoubtedly the main
up and
contributor.
downs. And that's a wide delivery, and it beats the keeper as well.
Beats the fielder there
It's running
as well.
down, and it's for valuable runs there for. And it's valuable runs there for the Colombo Titans. 5 runs of that delivery, bringing the total down to 13 runs needed.
Yeah, the slow tick of the numbers on the scoreboard must be excruciating for the fielders. It's been a long toil here. But it's Colombo Titans' match to lose here. 18 runs of 46 deliveries. 13 now. That's a good delivery.
The ball flighted, and that's good running. That's really good running. That's really good running there. Still keeping the pressure
Good effort by the bowler as well.
Just 12 runs needed for the Colombo Titans to win this game. 2 hits away.
That's well defended.
Well bowled. Flighted it up.
It seems now the bowlers are targeting that rough patch right in front of the batsman's crease. Coming in from the pavilion end. It's cut away. Intercepted by the fielder. The Karachi lawyers are doing the right thing here, but I can't help but have this sinking feeling that it's too little too late. The bowling really has been excellent. Yeah, good feeling there.
And that's good running as well.
I feel like they would have liked about 40 more runs to help them get them over the line, but it's too little too late now. 13 overs gone. Colombo Titans are alright. We are back to the action. 11 runs.
11 runs
Good
away.
deliveries.
The Colombo Titans are from victory, and we'll see how fast they can get there, or if the Karachi lawyers can pull off a miracle.
Yeah, it'll be one for the ages, I think.
Yesterday we witnessed something like that, one for the ages, but we'll see.
Yeah, odds are.
Odds are definitely with the Colombo Titans, I would say.
Yeah. If I was a betting man, I would bet on Colombo Titans. 11 runs needed now. That's a good delivery.
Right at the block hole. Unless you're MS Dhoni, you're not putting that ball away.
No, you are not. This is where, if I was a fielder playing for the Karachi lawyers, I would be regretting the contribution I made with the bat, because the bowlers are giving it their all. The pacers, the spinners are working in tandem. They've scalped 5 already. It's not been easy for the batsman to score.
That's beautifully played, and straight to the hands of the mid-off fielder. That's the end of
Randhir. 6 off of 5. Not a.
He didn't look very comfortable, did he?
He did
While
not.
he was on the crease.
He did not. And it's a Pacey who takes the wicket late into the game.
Randhir, Irshan
Aryaratnam. Yeah, Randhir walks 3 runs off of 7, and it's Kulnu Rodrigo in, having contributed with 4 wickets. Can he and Jeevan, the other star bowler, take Colombo Titans over the line? Yeah, new batsman at the crease, Kunu Rodrigo. His bowling contributions have been much more impressive than his contribution with the bat, but the contribution is the bat is what counts in the here and now. Needing 11
Just
runs.
11 runs needed of 40 deliveries.
Not a big ask, not a big ask at all.
Not
but,
at all. But we'll see.
Because rest assured, Karachi Lawyers have been slowly but surely
Creeping back into this game, haven't they?
they've been chipping away at the wickets consistently. Something
Technically, they're just 2 hits away, but
in reality, cricket is a complex beast. On paper, all the odds are stacked on the side of the Colombo Titans' favour, but like I said, the bat and ball are fickle mistresses.
that's beautifully
That's a
flicked
good
away.
shot. That's put away.
Deep fine leg, and the batsman crossover for a run.
Yeah, he gets off the mark there.
And now just 10 runs needed for the Colombo Titans to run away with this game. Advancing further in this Sri Lanka Lawyers Cup played in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it would seem that the Colombo Titans are going for a 2-in-2 early in the tournament. Surgical dismantling of the Delhi Giants team yesterday at the Coles Cricket Ground, and here a bit more hard fought but no less impressive against the Karachi Lawyers. That's skied.
That's beautifully played there, and that's a
maximum.
6. Textbook shot of the day for me, Arvin.
Definitely.
Shot of the day for me.
Impressive. Timing was impeccable. Read the ball.
Played through the line and connected well.
Yeah, that's
And
beautiful.
That's
That's
a 6.
Yeah, that's straight
6 runs
out.
added, and now just 4 runs needed for
Yeah.
Karachi Lawyers. I beg your pardon.
Yeah,
Colombo Titans
the
to
stroke
win
play,
this game.
the stroke play this afternoon and this evening from Jeevan Sharma Kapile has been straight out
impeccable.
of a textbook.
It has been impeccable.
It's been impeccable. It's been photogenic, picturesque, and 1,000 other positive
Adjectives.
compliments. It's been that impressive. Definitely a contender for most
Man of the match.
Man of the match.
And I think he should be added to the leaderboard now of this tournament. We'll have to see.
I think so. We'll take a look soon. Just a boundary away from victory.
Hit and a miss. Swing and a miss, I should say.
Yeah, good bowling
And
here.
That's the end of that over. 114 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of the 14th over. Colombo Titans needing 4 runs of
36 deliveries.
deliveries. Oh, that ball kept low there.
Yeah, nearing dusk here at the Burger Recreation Club grounds. Karachi Lawyers still giving the Colombo Titans a good fight. They've tested their resolve
The
here.
ball kept low though.
It did.
And that's well played. flick towards
whittling down
deep square
the
leg.
required amount to just 3 runs now.
Now just 3 runs needed.
Yeah, Colombo Titans will be hoping to wrap things up in this
These
over
guys look
itself.
happy, don't they?
Yeah, that lot looks satisfied with their work this afternoon. They also look a bit impatient there, hoping for Jeevan and Kulunu to wrap things up quickly. Here we go.
Beautifully cut away. Oh,
Yeah,
that ball was well anticipated by that point fielder. He moved to his left before he even
definitely
before the ball even came in his direction.
Yeah, the
That's good
batsmen need to take care not to grow frustrated and not play those rash shots. No hurry here for them.
And that's another dot delivery.
For their part, the Karachi Lawyers bowling effort has been top notch, I should say. 30 more, 40 more deliveries, runs.
And that's bowled.
Yeah, speak of the devil. And,
That ball kept low.
That ball. You were telling me the entire over that you should be wary of the ball that dips low. That doesn't come back up. And a masterclass innings comes to an end. What a knock it has been from Jeevan Shanmugapille. 70 off of 43 at a strike rate of 169. Man of the match for me for sure.
Easily.
Yeah,
What an inning it was. What an inning it has been.
Definitely has been. Yeah, he should be happy with his effort here. 2 wickets and 70 runs. Not much else you can ask for. Right, the new batsman on the crease is Pavitra. His fielding efforts went noticed earlier in the day. He's athletic, intent on making a positive impact to the game. Let's see if we can get the Colombo Titans over the line. But this is what I'm talking about. Karachi Lawyers, you should never count them out. They are 3 wickets away, 3 runs away, evenly poised. A little poetic with the sun going down. Yeah, plays it late on the pads.
They should go for 2 runs, but they settle for just 1.
They are unhurried here. 15 overs down. Colombo Titans are 116 for the loss of 7 wickets.
A loud appeal there.
Late into the game.
You can see almost all of the fielders are
animated now.
Are inside the 30-yard circle now. Not almost everyone.
Yeah, that's
is
going
in the
down
30-yard circle
down.
now. And that's it.
Game,
That's
set
the
and
win
match.
for the Colombo Titans.
And Pavitra takes them over the line.
That's the win for the Colombo Titans. And
yeah, it's a hard-fought battle here at the Burger Recreation
they lost
Club
7
grounds.
wickets nonetheless, but it has been a dominant performance from the Colombo Titans. Karachi Lawyers, they had their moments, but they failed to capitalize.
Definitely.
And continue.
And batsmen from both sides had glimpses of excellence, but it was most definitely a day for the bowlers to remember.
Definitely.
Yeah, well fought victory by Colombo Rodrigo. 4 wickets, and he takes Colombo Titans over the line with Pavitra hitting the winning runs and a boundary to boot. Well fought victory over the Karachi Lawyers, who, credit to them, never quite gave up during their defense of a meager 117 runs.
Yep.
So moving forward, what would you say is the message for any teams who would be watching this cricket encounter? But before going on to that, let's take a look at the scorecard here for the Colombo Titans. Vishwa Vijay Surya and Tusit Palivatta fell early in the game to a brilliant display. Kasun Hettiara, Chan Shanmugan Pillai, Jatarshan put on a massive partnership, 17 and 70 or 43 respectively. Sisuru Samar Singha went out for a duck. Unfortunate, Ashan Aryaratnam, the captain, went out for 6 runs. 3, 2 and 5 on the scoreboard by Randeepa Vijay Surya, the wicketkeeper, Colombo Rodrigo and Pavitra Bolapage. So not substantial contributions
All
from
the bowlers,
everyone.
they also bowled well. Hassan Mirza picking up 2 wickets, Salman Dosani picking up 2 wickets, and Hanif Shazar, the pick of the bowlers, picking 3 wickets.
Definitely.
And they have been a bit expensive, but they did fight hard.
They did fight hard. Yeah.
It was a day for the bowlers to remember, but definitely if the batters at least got in a total of 140 or 150, they would have definitely had their day. But it was not to be for the Karachi Lawyers. Maybe next time. Here are the highlight reels.
From
that's
both
the first
sides.
wicket.
Yeah.
Karachi Lawyers struck twice in the morning, in the early times.
Yeah, Jeevan Shamugu Pillai was excellent with the bat, but the spinners from Pakistan were excellent as well. We saw the batters taking the bowlers on during certain portions of the game, taking them all towards the boundary line, accompanied by scoring consistent singles as well. But it was tough going for the batsmen. They had to pick their gaps, and pick their gaps they did perfectly.
I think that partnership between Kasun and Jeevan was the
winning formula
defining
during the batting innings. Yeah.
That took the game away from the Karachi Lawyers.
Yeah. I mean, the chase was built on that partnership.
One more thing is that Karachi Lawyers, they need to work on their team.
Definitely.
I think that was one thing that was their fault, that took the game away from them. But they need to focus on their fielding. They need to improve their fielding. If not, almost every game will turn out like this.
Definitely. 4 matches in, the pitch was definitely assisting the bowlers today, especially the spinners. But out of all the teams I've witnessed here, the Karachi Lawyers had the best spinners.
True.
Easily.
But if your fielders aren't supporting you, it doesn't matter how good you are.
It doesn't matter how good you are. So all 3 aspects of the game need improving. The bowlers need to stick to consistency. They need to bowl to their strengths. The batsmen need to contribute more and back their bowlers up. Easily their stronger suit. And the fielders, well, they've been found wanting. Let's hope they won't be in the next fixture to come. But overall, a brilliant day of cricket here. It's been a brilliant day of cricket here. Shortly, we will be beginning the presentation, but until then, this has been Colombo Titans versus Karachi Lawyers. And to the host, here's the mic to you.
Finally, we've come to the end of the match, and it was a very hard lose for the Karachi team. So here we have with us Anif Shehzad. So what really happened in the game today?
Well, we had planned something different, but we could not utilize it in the power plays, especially when we had only 31 runs on the board. We thought if we could have scored 50 or 60 in that would have been a difference. And in the batting, perhaps this was the main story. Otherwise, when we were bowling, Jeevan's innings was the exceptional one, and he was a difference. He was a difference in this match. If we had got him out, that would mean the result would have been different. Yeah.
But even though the wickets were going on, don't you feel that we still had a chance of like winning it or at least saving the game?
Well, this is T20, the performance of one or two batter really, matters. And as I said earlier, Jeevan's inning was the difference in this match. If we had a chance to get him out, perhaps our mid-off fielder was a bit lazy. Otherwise, if it was me, I would have taken the catch, and if he was out, the design would have been different. But
Hard luck, but let's win the next game. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so here we have the Colombo, a home win once again for all of us. So we have Jadarshan, also known as G1. So how do you feel about the game and how was the game?
It was very good game, and I'm very happy to have this match because second match also we won. So this is a very good innings. So that's it.
Was it an easy win or was it difficult for all of you to battle at the last?
In the T20, the 120 target is a very decent score. So after 2 overs, we lost 2 wickets. So when I went to the center, I had a plan to hit the ball because we have the more players until 8 down. So all batsmen. So I never worry about down 2 wickets. So I wanted to dominate the game. So that's happened to won that match.
But it's a home win once again for us. 2 matches we've won. So let's hope for the West and all the very best for all the remaining matches. Thank you so much for joining us and a very hearty congratulations. It's a win-win. Thank you. And over to the commentator.
Well, that was Jeevan, the player of the game for me. Well, I guess this is it from the BRC grounds in Colombo, and this is the summary of the match. Karachi Lawyers 117 in 20 overs, and Colombo Titans chasing that down in just 15.2 overs for the loss of 7 wickets.
Impressive day of cricket here on day 2 of the South Asian Lawyers T20 Tournament 2023, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers one and all, we will be meeting you on day 3 tomorrow at the Coles Cricket Ground and the BRC grounds as well, as the covers are being drawn here over the beautiful Colombo skyline. We will be saying farewell to you, and we will see you tomorrow first thing at 9:30 am. Until then, stay safe and have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
This is Avina Bedira
and Vinay Dharmaratna
signing out.
Good night.